Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Happy Saturday morning. I'm Ashley Moore, and welcome in to the Prep Rally. We're on the road at River Ridge High School for our game of the week as the undefeated Ravens took on the reigning 4A state champs, the Broomfield Eagles.
You know the pressure is not on us. The pressure is on everybody else but us. Let's come out and get it done. Every snap.
First quarter, Ravens ball on the 54 when QB Ricky Weeks finds Roman Garcia in the middle of the field, and Garcia is making a run for it. Heads right, and baby, he's home alone. 7-zip Ravens. Second quarter, Ravens ball again. Weeks scrambling. He's out right, and the ball is out. Broomfield's Grady Thompson recovers the fumble for the Eagles, and that'll help set this up. Freshman running back Cassius Clairvaux from the 49-yard, and ain't nobody catching him. Clairvaux to the house, 6-7 Eagles as the Ravens block the extra point. But to the end of the half, and yes, we are showing a field goal. Riverdale Ridge's Hunter Lothrop from 33 yards out extends the lead to 4 as the Ravens headed to the half, up 10-6. Start of the fourth quarter, Eagles knocking on the door. It's headed off to Cassius, and he is cash money. Eagles take their first lead of the game, 13-10. But Riverdale Ridge marches down the field. Backup QB Landon Banks finds Roman Garcia for the night ender as Riverdale Ridge takes home the win.
Honestly, for me, it was get back time. We lost my sophomore year. I was out for blood. I just come out, play, praise my Lord and Savior.
Honestly, it's undescribable. It's still a rush right now, you know. We haven't won against these guys ever, and, you know, to win like this and get probably a bye week first round playoffs, we've never made it to the second round of the playoffs, so this is a really undescribable feeling.
In 3A, it was a battle of juggernauts. The Holy Family Tigers hosting the Lutheran Lions. And in the second quarter, Lutheran QB Eli Aberson finds a streaking and wide open Tav Burt for the touchdown, 21-10 Lions. But the Tigers strike back just before the half. Gage Gunderson finding the end zone, 18-21 Tigers trail. And into the third, Lions get on the board again as Aberson finds Deacon Downing, who stretches out for the score. But we aren't done yet. Caden Hockin finds Browen Willis over the middle, 28-35 deficit. Into the fourth, Hockin this time to Nick Leopardi, tying the game at 42. And with the game on the line, Oliver Hansen clinches it with a 46-yard field goal to win by 3.
I like to treat it as just another kick, you know, and kind of just go, you know, I have the same routine that I follow every single time I go to kick a football, so I just like to stick to that. Lutheran's kind of our rivals. We've played them all 4 years, and they've gotten the better of us a few times. We've gotten the better of them, and they're a great football team, so it was just really awesome to just get this win over them.
Well, at Echo Park Thursday, the Ponderosa Mustangs took on the Bear Creek Bears. And in the first quarter, Ponderosa QB Noah Anacleto rolls out with a lot of time and throws to Christian Caracostas, but he tips it to Troy McWhorter, who catches for the 9-yard touchdown, 7-0 Pondo. Same quarter, Anacleto rolls and shifts it to Caracostas, who somehow stays in bounds, but watch him work. Caracostas makes his way back across field, and this one's good for a 46-yard touchdown, 14-0. But can we show you more? This time in the middle of the field, Caracostas downfield. The mall is open, but ain't nobody shopping. 60-yard touchdown, 27-0 as Ponderosa wins. Well, the hunt for the state title is on, and in flag football, that hunt ends today. But before we get to the state title games later in tomorrow's prep rally, let's head to the 5A state semifinals. But before we get to the game, how many times have you seen an all-women officiating crew? We love to see it as they call the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles taking on the Ralston Valley Mustangs. And in the first drive of the game, Mountain Vista quarterback Ariana Akey looking and finds a streaking Kaylee Besh across the field, and she just struts in for the score, 7-zip. Second quarter, and RV QB Kaylin Corcus dumps it off to Ashlyn Callahan, and look at her go. But what a cut inside as she reaches for the pylon, 7-all. Shortly after, Akey deep in the backfield, and she hits Addison Devlin, who turns downfield with a full head of steam, and she's down inside the 5, so what do? You give it back to her. Akey to Devlin, sitting in the end zone, 13-7 Golden Eagles. But to the play of the game, Akey back deep. She's scrambling, gonna keep it herself. Akey heads right, evades 2 defenders, cuts inside of 1, and another one. My goodness, we are going to miss her when she's going. Akey through traffic, diving for the pylon, and she's just a yard short. But Akey does it herself again as Vista heads to the title game, 40-19. But who will they play? The Legend Titans taking on the Chaparral Wolverines. And on the first drive is Legends, Maddie Smullen with a jump pass to Molly Larson. And the thing about flag football is you have to grab the flag. Molly realizes it's still on and goes in for the score. 6-0 Legend lead. Same quarter, and Legend gets it back. Smullen, this time looking for the end zone, and Lucy Thompson goes up for the jump ball. 12-zip Titans. Shap ball now, looking to make some shake. Zoe Fink sends it straight to the hands of Raya Matouche, and she takes it in for a good distance. Legend scores on the next play. But back to Shap. Fink this time, right on the money to Ellen Mendelson, and she finds the end zone. 19-6 Wolverines trail. But this duo is unstoppable. Smullen to Thompson, and ooh, look at her go down the right sideline, and she's finally brought down. But Smullen putting on an air show. I mean, look at this ball. And Eva Pipkin says, it's mine. Legend is headed to state to take on the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles.
Oh, we want it bad. We want it bad, and we are going to work our butts off in practice these next 2 days to go and get it.
Well, in just a few hours, we will be at the State Softball Championships. In a couple hours after that, the State Flag Football Championships. And one star competing in both, Legends, Lucy Thompson.
Senior number 18, Lucy Thompson.
The legend of Lucy Thompson, the Titans receiver with over 1,800 yards this season, a Colorado flag football record.
She is a freak of an athlete. I mean, I look up to her every day. She is just the most athletic person other than myself that I know.
That's her QB and BFF, Maddie Smullen. Smullen's thrown for more than 4,300 yards this season, and together they become Colorado's unstoppable duo. But here's the wild part.
At the high school level, I started playing this year. This is my first year, and other than that, football has been kind of part of my life just through recess and elementary school.
Wait a minute, recess?
Yep, so that's what she's done in 3 months. She's incredible.
Wow.
I've coached for 24 years. I've never seen a kid pick up a sport and not just excel at it, but be the best in the state.
A superstar receiver by night, but during the day, her first love will always be...
It's a close run, but softball, I've played it for 10 years competitively, so I mean, nothing beats it out here. It's a lot of fun, it's challenging, and it's a mental battle.
In flag, she's first team all-conference, but in softball, she's the Continental League Softball Player of the Year.
Have you ever seen her play? She is fun to watch. Anybody who sees her is like, that kid is fun to watch. Her hands are some of the best that I've seen. Her footwork, she's just smooth all around at shortstop.
Soon she'll take that talent to Nebraska, where she's committed to play softball.
I fell in love with the coaches, the staff, like everything about it was why I want to go to college for, so.
And right now, home is where history's being made. Both of Lucy's teams, softball and flag football, punched their tickets to state.
It's a feeling like no other. I mean, my goal in high school is to make it to a state championship and to win one. And yeah, when those clock hit zero, it was just an overwhelming of emotions, you know.
Well, make sure you join us tomorrow morning for the state championship action, and we'll see if Lucy can win both. But as always, we can't be everywhere, so if you're ever out at a game and see something you like featured on the Prep Rally, just send it over. That's all, folks. I'm Ashley Moore, and we'll see you next time right here on the 9 News Prep Rally.